What's up guys, we're going to be ranking all the One Piece pre-time skip arcs right now on this video. So I have the tiers on this list just laid out for you right now. So when you see on the screen, I have S tier is going to be Pirate King. We have high tier A, mid tier B, mid lower is going to be C, and then for D tier, we just have low. And up there you see the One Piece is real. That's going to be a S plus tier. And that's going to be my favorite arc by the end of this video. It might interchange throughout the video, but we'll see. So we're just going to dive into it and make this just quick as possible, you know? So let's just jump in. We have Romance Dawn. Romance Dawn instantly, I'm putting that at an A. I think it started off perfect. We got so much from it. We got Zoro, we got Kobe, we got Alvida. It was a great start. So I'm put Romance Dawn at A. Next up, we do have Orange Town. Now Orange Town, I'm gonna put it D. I'm not that big of a fan of Orange Town. Yes, we get a lot of characters that are still going on in the manga right now, especially Buggy, but I'm gonna put Orange Town at D. Now, I could switch this throughout the video. Next up, we have Syrup Village. Now look, that to me is my least favorite arc right there. And because of that, I'm gonna put Syrup Village even lower than Orange Town. I know we got Usopp, I know we got the Going Merry, Kuro, a lot of other things as well throughout that, but it just, to me personally, it just didn't hit like that. So I'm putting Syrup Village on the bottom of the bottom at low. The next up, we have the Baratier. Now, the Baratier, I personally love. I'm gonna put that up easily at an A tier. I mean, we got Sanji, we got Mihawk, we got the Mihawk-Zoro interaction. You know, we got more from Luffy. We got a little bit more of an understanding of people's dreams when we got Sanji and the All Blue. So I feel like in total, that arc right there is definitely an A. I don't know where in the A, but we'll see as the list goes on. The next up, we have Arlong Park, and that right there, I have to say, that's gonna be my first S tier. I'm gonna put that up in the Pirate King tier. That's definitely an S tier. Arlong Park, that's the arc when I fell in love with One Piece. You know, the moment when Luffy put the straw hat on Nami, everything in that arc was S tier to me. So I think that is gonna be fine right there. And if you guys have any ideas of what I should nickname the tiers for the next video, you know, make sure you put it in the comments or just video ideas, because you know, I got you. So next up now, we have Logtown. Logtown to me, even though it was very short, I'm gonna say it's B. I'm gonna give Logtown a B. You know, we got, you know, Buggy coming back in full circle. We got the interaction on the platform with him and Luffy. We got Dragon coming in, like popping up. Logtown, it threw enough punches in a short amount of time that it's definitely gonna be in the B tier. Where in the B tier, we're not quite sure yet, because I'm already starting to think about moving Orange Town, but I don't know yet. Next up, we have Reverse Mountain. Now, Reverse Mountain, I'm kind of drawn if I should put it at a C or D. At the moment, I'm thinking D. I'm gonna put it above Syrup Village, and because of that, I'm gonna put Orange Town at C. But Reverse Mountain, Laboon, that's what keeps the arc going for me right there. It caught my heartstrings, you know? Reverse Mountain at the moment, to me, is gonna be a D tier. And just because it's low doesn't mean it's bad, you know? That just shows the value in some of these arcs. So next up, we have Whiskey Peak. Now, Whiskey Peak, I'm gonna put it D. Of course, above Syrup Village, but I don't know, Whiskey Peak, it gave me the pirate vibe, for real, it did. We had Zoro going against Baroque Works, Crocodile's slow introduction into the story. You know, that was the beginning of, you know, Vivi coming into the story as well. Whiskey Peak is a D tier at the moment. We're gonna take a look at this. Don't worry, things might switch around here. So next up, we have Little Garden. Now, Little Garden for me, I'm gonna put Little Garden at a C. I really am. I'm gonna put it over Orange Town as well. Little Garden, I love prehistoric vibes. That's what it gave. Automatic points for that. But Elbaf, anything involving Elbaf, I'm always zoned in, because we know how big Elbaf is into the story. You know, us manga readers know what's going on right now. We're finally getting to Elbaf. So I mean, that right there, I think C is good for Little Garden. I really do. Next, we have Drum Island. I'm actually gonna put Drum Island as the highest A at the moment. Borderline S tier, man, because Drum Island just got us in our feelings. It gave us so much. Nami was sick. Luffy climbing up the mountain with Sanji and Nami. We got Chopper's backstory, Dr. Hiro's speech, Dr. Correa. You know, there was so many things that happened in Drum Island that I still think is going to come back in full circle. There's a lot of gems in there, and it has to be high A tier. So that's where I'm gonna have Drum Island right now. Now, Alabasta, I would put it at an A, but at the moment, I want to say B. I'm gonna have it at a high B. No, I'm gonna put it at A. I'm gonna put it at like a far low A, because I mean, Alabasta did give us a lot, you know, from Vivi showing her passion to Luffy and Crocodile. So many things happened in there. Luffy having to improvise to take down Crocodile. There's so much ace. It's so much in the Alabasta arc. I'm gonna put it at A. a low A. It might move down, but at the moment it's gonna be an A. So next up now we have the Jaya arc. Jaya is an A. I'm gonna put it over Romance Dawn. It might be a hot take. Actually, I don't know. This is tough. It brings a lot to the table because, you know, I'm not gonna put it over Alabasta though, but I'm gonna put it over Alabasta. With Jaya, it gave us so much with Blackbeard, introductions with Bellamy, the build up to Skypiea, Luffy and Zoro in the pub with Nami. They didn't react. You know, he learned that from Shanks. Memorable things. Next up, we have Skypiea, and I'm putting Skypiea as the top A. It's borderline S, man. Skypiea is a gem. People still sleep on it. As people catch up to One Piece, you know, they always go back to Skypiea. I mean, I'm fully caught up to everything, and I still go back to Skypiea to look for more gems. It has a great antagonist. You know, maybe he'll be back, maybe he won't. We don't know. The Golden Bell. We learned about the Poneglyphs. Right now, I'm just trying to go through them, so of course I'm not remembering everything. But so next up now we have the Long Ring Long Land arc, man. That's a tongue twister. You already know it is. I'm putting this at a B. I'm doing that because I know we got good things from it. We got Afro Luffy, you know, we got the Davy back fight. We got Foxy's entertaining self. You know, I think, yeah, we're gonna do low B. I'm gonna have it at the lowest B though. I am. It was enjoyable for me. Now we're here till finally one of my favorite arcs in One Piece, Water 7. Water 7 is an S tier all the way through. All the way through. The #1 S tier. I don't feel like it's gonna be moving at all. It was perfect. We got a bundle of characters, the reveals, Frankie, just so much. Water 7 is gonna be S. If I start talking about it, I'm gonna be rambling for it for a while, so no, we're just gonna keep it going. Now, Enies Lobby, yeah, Enies Lobby easily is gonna be S tier. I'm putting Enies Lobby over Arlong Park. It's like the more you went into One Piece, the arcs just got better, you know what I'm saying? Definitely have to put Enies Lobby up there. I wanna live, that's it. I don't need to go any further to explain why, but I could. You know, Rob Lucci and Luffy, that fight. Everything in Enies Lobby happened for a reason, and I love it. It's S tier, man. Next up, we have the post Enies Lobby. But of course, before I forgot, the Going Merry. You know, I always sometimes forget that Going Merry wasn't post Enies Lobby. It was right at the end of Enies Lobby. So post Enies Lobby, I'm also giving, it's an S tier. It might be a hot take, I don't know, but for me personally, I think it was an S tier. We got so many gems right after Enies Lobby. Frankie joining the crew, Garp showing up with the reunion with Helmeppo, Kobe, Garp throwing the cannonballs. You know, I think that was an S tier arc. I do. It was enjoyable. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep it at S. We're gonna keep it at S. We are. So next up we have Thriller Bark. Now Thriller Bark, you know, is a very talked about arc, not in a positive way, but it still gave a lot of good things, like Brook, for example. And for that, I'm gonna give Thriller Bark 1. I'm gonna put it over Little Garden, mainly because of Brook. A lot of things tied up. You know, the Zoro nothing happened with Kuma. Even the arguing with Zoro and Sanji when Kuma was there, trying to figure out who was gonna, you know, take the heat. That right there, I think exemplifies Zoro and Sanji's actual relationship. So I think that was cool right there. But yeah, we got Nightmare Luffy, Gecko Moria, but overall I'm gonna put it at C. All right, so next up we have Sabaody. Now Sabaody for me, easily again, that's another S tier. Sabaody was a emotional roller coaster. I mean, right when we got there, again, I love how we always get these, you know, especially in the pre-time skip when we got these new characters. I was like, okay, let's go. We got Kid, we got Law, we got intro to Rayleigh. Even the end, I didn't know what was going on. You know, no one did. I thought it was over for a minute, and then boom, you know, the plot twist, everything happened. He gets sent to Amazon Lily, and everyone gets sent everywhere else. It was S tier. It has to be. So next up we have Amazon Lily. Now Amazon Lily for me, I don't know what you guys might think about this. I'm gonna put this I'll put Amazon Lily high C. You know what? I'm gonna put Amazon Lily low B. I'm gonna put Amazon Lily low B. It was the build up, you know, towards Impel Down to go save Ace. We learned more about Boa's character, because at first I wasn't a big fan of Boa's character. But after I learned, you know, her backstory and everything, Conqueror's Hockey, that happened in there when he was fighting the sisters, is covering up their tattoos for them, covering their backs. It has to be B. I can't put it lower than B because of that. I'll do that. So next up we have Impel Down, and I mean, come on now, off the rip, Impel Down, I think that's gonna take Enies Lobby spot, man. Impel Down, man. Saving Ace, that right there was it for me. You know, it was time to go save Ace. Boa was down to help. It was like a spy mission for a minute. Then he went undercover. Then he bumped into Bone Clay, and he bumped into other people from the past, Buggy. And then, you know, Bone Clay turned up being a goat, and then found Ivankov, and the whole process leading to Marineford, man. It was magnificent. Talking about it makes me want to go rewatch it, and I might do that today. So next up we have Marineford. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have The One Piece is Real S+ tier. That's what we're doing right there, right here, right now, is Marineford, no questions asked. Me personally, some people think it's dragged on. I don't think so. I loved every step of it. We got to see Whitebeard, even not 100%. We got Whitebeard. We got his last words, you know, the One Piece is real. Just Blackbeard pulling up, Shanks pulling up. Like, are you serious? Like, when you think about it, like, it was the total package. And then, of course, last but not least, now we have the post-war arc. And with the post-war arc, man, I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna put put it at A. I mean S. I'm sorry. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put post-war. Ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna put post-war to A. Right. This is tough. I'm right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have post-war right there. For some reason, I just want to put Alabaster right here. I don't know why. I feel like that does it for me right there. So yeah, I'm gonna put the post-war last tier of A, because it did give a lot for me. Like right after, I was just trying to figure out what all was gonna go on. You know, we finally got the backstories with Luffy, Ace, Sabo. A lot connected the dots, you know, in the post-war arc for me. And so personally, I have to put it at, you know, an A at least. But yeah, guys, so I guess that's it now for this tier list. So like I said, I had a lot of fun doing this with you guys. It was my first time doing this. I can't wait to do more. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. And until next time, God bless.